Okay, you guys, what's going on? Psych Perspectives, folx. I want to talk about what's going on in my hometown, Flint, Michigan. Right now, the General Motors employees are striking against General Motors because, once again, you have a corporation, a company, a business that refuses to pay their employees their fair share. And this seems to be the American way altogether. These corporations, these companies, these businesses who make billions and trillions of dollars a year, yet think paying poverty wages is acceptable. It's 2019. In my firm opinion, in the year of our Lord 2019, no one should be making under $20 an hour, point blank, period. Because the cost of living is too damn high. Bills and responsibilities are skyrocketed. I mean, my goodness. Gas is $3 a gallon and up, depending on what state you're in. Rent, $1,000 and up a month. And we're not even talking about utility bills, food, your cell phone, internet, health insurance, daycare, etc. Car insurance, home insurance, renter insurance. We ain't even talking about that yet. So, if you know anything about Flint, Michigan, we are the home of the sit-down strike back in 1937, almost 100 years ago. So we have a history of labor rights, labor union, grassroots organizing, activist social justice stuff. So when I saw what was going on with GM in my hometown, and I live right around the corner literally from a GM factory, pass it every day, and to see the people out there striking, I saw them Sunday and I saw them Monday, and they're out there striking, and they got their signs, and they're letting it be known that they're striking. It was it's sad that in 2019 we still have to sit up and really strike and protest just so we can make sure that we're getting paid a living. I will say this too. I really recommend folks to research labor unions, research labor rights, because I really do believe in the year of our Lord 2019, we need a serious resurgence of labor unions and labor rights activism. Because across the country, and we're just looking at the United States of America, we're not even talking about outside of the country, but within the country and across the country of the United States of America, most people are being paid poverty pay. People are barely making ends meet. Most folks have to work 2 and 3 jobs just to barely scrape by and to pay bills. And the simple fact is, no one should have to work more than one job to make a living. And the simple fact that you can be working 40 hours a week or more, which most of us work well past 40 hours a week, let's be real, and you still are unable to make ends meet because the cost of living is so high, yet the wages are so low and stagnant, is ridiculous. And again, it's also a slap in the face when you work for these corporations and these businesses and companies who constantly brag about making billions of dollars a month. Okay, we're not talking about a year. We're talking about a month. They're making billions of dollars a month, but then turn around and paying their employees $14 an hour, $15 an hour, $10 an hour, $11 an hour. You know, it's ridiculous. And another thing that I don't understand is how in the world, as a company, for example, GM, General Motors, you're paying people, let's say you're paying people $18, $19, $20 an hour. Yet your vehicles are $30, $40, $50,000 for a brand new vehicle. I mean, I've seen a pickup truck that was $40,000 for a pickup truck. How is somebody making $18 an hour supposed to be able to buy a new GM pickup truck? I mean, again, we're not making enough money. Your employees are not making enough money to buy what they're even making, which is also a slap in the face. Welcome to America, man. That's all I'm going to say. Like, it's shady. It's shady boots. And I will never understand how people think this is okay. And I don't understand how it's okay for the CEO to make more than a living wage while your employees are sitting up making poverty. Again, make it make sense. Hello. Thank you. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. But again, it's all going to come down to us as people standing up, going on strike, voicing our opinion, demanding better pay, demanding better salaries, demanding better benefits, whether it's your health care, health insurance, lower deductibles, 401k, pension, all collective bargaining, profit sharing, the list goes on. And at the end of the day, what's so sad about the whole situation is without the people, the employees, you don't have a business. You don't have a company. You don't have anything. Without the people, the employees, you have nothing. Then on top of that, you would think it would be in the business's best advantage to pay their workers a decent wage, because not only if you don't pay people a living, how are they supposed to put money back into the economy if they're making poverty wages? This is another issue that needs to be discussed, because you're sitting up here at time, like case in point, for the past 3-4 years, when Black Friday comes, the percentage of people participating in Black Friday and the amount of money that people spend on Black Friday has decreased consecutively for the past 3 to 4 years, because people do not have blow me money anymore, because you're not paying people living wages, and the cost of living is so high that what used to be, we can go and clean up, people ain't even cleaning up shop at Black Friday anymore. That's how impoverished this country is, but we don't want to talk about that. So I'm just saying, it's coming to that point where, hey, something has got to give, and I feel like we're going to see more people striking and protesting for labor rights, better pay, better salary, better job opportunities. Another thing is that GM decided today that they were going to end healthcare coverage for the strikers immediately, there should be some type of policy rule. I know they're breaking policies and rules, because the whole point of having a labor union is to have the right to collective bargain and the right to protest and strike. So again, and this is also another friendly reminder, and this is why I always talk about this on this channel, and I'm going to say it, you don't owe companies anything. You don't owe them any loyalty, because they have no problem with firing you, getting rid of you, cutting your hours, cutting your pay. They don't care about you. So ultimately, you don't owe them anything in the grand scheme of things. I'm just being honest. Anyways, I will do a part 2 or another segment discussing this in the coming days. But I stand in solidarity with the labor union, the employees that are on strike, the strikers. Like I said, labor rights for all.